Hello, YouTube family. This is Teresa Ellen Arianis, T.E.A., and this is Tea Time Adventures on YouTube, and it's another episode of Color Time Fun. Yay! I'm going to go back into this book, which is by BDM Pocket Series Mindful Color, and I found out that BDM means Black Dog Media. I have tried searching this on the web, and if this name with this logo with the little dog still exists, they're no longer publishing coloring books, or their name's been taken over and bought by somebody else that does some other type of media. So I'm going to go ahead and get into this. Today I'm going to be using the Prismacolor duo-ended pens, just because the page that I picked out of this book is got very tiny little squares, dots, etc. And this reminded me of a quilt. And this is sort of an odd shout out, but you know who does quilts, who loves quilting and sewing and does a lot of unboxings of fabric and notions? That would be Andrea from Arkansas Gals. So I'm going to link her down below just because this reminds me of quilting. I have finished one queen-sized quilt topper, and I suck at sewing seriously hard. So I got lots of fabric, and this reminds me of the little piecing of fabric for a beautiful quilt. So I'm going to link Arkansas Gal down below just because she does a lot of quilting unboxings and notions. I know she does a lot with Missouri Star Quilting Company, which was one of my favorite places to procure fabric when I was trying to learn how to sew and quilt. So I'm going to pick some colors and start this off, and then I will come back. And I'm back. Okay, so I've laid down two primary colors. That is red and yellow. And I've got at least one more primary color, which is going to be a green to lay down, possibly a blue and purple. I'm trying to keep it minimalist with colors this time. It looks like it's coming out to be sort of a Christmassy quilt with the ideas that I have in mind. But this is what I have so far, red and yellow laid down. Be back soon. And I'm back. Just making some progress. I've started adding some blues and some purples. Looks like I'm sticking with some mainly primary colors here, but there's going to be too much expansive white for me in the end, so I may have to bring in some very, very light pastel pencils to fill in some of that white, or figure out something to do. It's just too much white against too much darkness. But that's it. Keep on plugging away. Still have a bunch more to go and a few other colors that I have to figure out in the meantime. And I'll be back. And I'm back. And I'm done. Well, I don't know about a Christmas quilt, but it is definitely quilty. I decided not to use the colored pencils and just stuck with the Prismacolor markers. The blues and the purples definitely darkened things. And I tried to cover up the expansive white on some of these open patterns with just a hint of a border, because if I was sewing, I'd be doing some sort of a border, not just leaving the patches blank. So I did put a very pale violet around some of them. And I like the fact that, like a real quilt, your pattern isn't going to always be perfectly square. It's going to run off the edges, and that's what I liked about this. There's a couple of boo-boos here and there. That pen blip. There's an item over here that is out of sequence, and I won't tell you which color in which area, but it's in that square right there. But this is it. I am done for Color Time Fun for the day. Please go and check out Andrea from Arkansas Gals. She does a ton of unboxing. She is one of the most prolific unboxers, along with Reviews with Sue, who do multiple unboxings per day. Now, she does have a speciality amongst all the other items, is that she is a quilter, and this just reminded me of her. So please go check Andrea out. I'm also going to link Sue, because Sue is Sue. We love Sue. And I'm giggling so much that I'm shaking the camera. Okay, then that's it for this time. I am so glad that you have decided to spend a little time visiting with me today. I truly do appreciate every moment that you spend with me. If you give me 30 seconds, if you give me the whole video, I truly do appreciate it. Please consider giving me a thumbs up for positivity. And for my returning subscribers, thank you so much for supporting me through this last year and a half. For those new on the bus coming over from other channels, shout outs or lives, I hope that there is something amongst my videos that you will find interesting and come back for more. And for those just driving through, please take a wander through my playlist. Maybe there's something that you like, whether it's a beauty unboxing, a taste test, coloring, you name it. I've probably done it, except to Get Ready With Me. I'll give you that. I'm not ready. Get Ready With Me girl. I'm not a palette girl. So I do love my skincare though. So October is coming up, and I'm considering doing Mask a Day for October for those that you love skincare. Anyway, thanks so much, everyone. I hope you have an awesome day. Please take good care of yourselves and each other, and I will see you around the net. Bye.